my fucking god, what bullshit is this? I just chose the easiest ones, man. Alright, so everyone in the top layer, I don't remember what it's called. Let me take my notes away, place that over there. Alright, what the fuck is up, Abel? You look pretty shit, dog, I'm not gonna lie. And I could actually feel you. I feel pretty shit as well. I had everyone died, so that was wonderful. Do you remember when we still knew the warmth of the sun? We've become too cold to continue cherishing such a thing. No, in fact, we weren't meant to bask in such warmth in the first place. You feel too, don't you? I can see you already feeling the nostalgia in the air right as you stepped into this room. There's a tale of two doors. Those two doors that never wanted to be opened, but had to be. Hey, it's me. Are you there? Can I come in? I didn't want to listen to what would come next. I wanted to pretend I wasn't in the room, because I knew what she was going to tell me. Sometimes her thoughts could be extremely reckless. It really frightened me whenever she did that. Yeah, open the doorway, no bitch. You got a little something. It's all around your face, really. I saw her eyes right after opening that door. She walked into your lab and started illustrating her hypothesis, carefully yet decisively. You wanted to tell her it was preposterous, but like always, she had you persuaded. Oh my god, A's a fucking simp. Oh shit. Oh my god, A is a simp. Oh no. Why you gotta do my man like this? Yeah, no choice but to admit I was the only. Hey, you fucking simp, goddamn. I'm joking, it looks like she actually persuaded him, right? What made us, so upset was how much it hurt to listen to her put it so calmly, as if it were none of our business, and how much we loathed ourselves for just having to tolerate it. Hey, you got a little nothing right there. We just can't seem to get any further than this. However, we will break through somehow. We've got Carmen with us after all. Don't worry, I think it'll all work out. The biological scans show that Carmen is the fittest candidate, but we haven't run a precision test yet though. So if we want to find another candidate, we can always... Carmen can. Carmen would. Carmen San Diego? You should have been the one to die. Talking about me? The research wasn't bearing fruit. People were growing tired, yet their eyes glittered with expectation. She was on the edge. One more step would make her fall. Then that day, when a knock's breath stopped, she finally realized that her path was always in her sight. Just one glance below the fall, and she'd never lift her head again. Alright, is there water dripping? She wouldn't respond, no matter how many times I yelled. Only the sound of flowing water filled the air. I just kept yanking the doorknob like I were insane. Yet I hoped it would never open. I hoped and prayed countless times. Let's open the second door. Did she, kill herself or something? The first thing I saw once I opened that door was a pair of closed eyes. She stepped into the bath herself, so that not a fragment of needless emotion like guilt would pile up on us. We saw with our own eyes so clearly. She was bleeding out and delirious, but she still held on to life. We violated her body with our own hands and buried her underneath the ground. Why was she so cruel, and why did we have to become so cruel? We asked this question without an answer to the toast that celebrated our success blossom with death. However, I have found a way to redeem us at long last. You have come to the right place. This is the room where she sleeps. Don't worry, she won't wake up with this much noise. Can you meet her again? Let's do it like this. Ask her, she who was always watching you from the beginning. Yeah, what's up? I have something I should confess. I actually have a much weaker heart than everyone thinks. I always say stuff like, count on me, and just follow me in front of everyone. But I'm never sure about the things I do. If anyone were harmed or put in trouble because of what I do, I would definitely be shaken and end up hating myself. I know that. That's why I need to ask you for a favor. No matter what I may become, please finish what I started. We humans have weak hearts. One crack and it would easily crumble. I am no exception to this, but you'll endure through it. There is only one way out, and it'll never change. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, you want me to bear all this fucking hell. Are you unsure? I have this routine I do whenever I'm afraid of the path I have taken. It's like being a plant, photosynthesizing. What is with you and plants, you weird-ass motherfucker? Ease up your tension and just close your eyes. Yes, just like that. Make yourself as comfortable as possible so that your mind finds itself comfortable too. It tickles, no? But just wait. Now, fade away without a trace. Yeah, I really did not expect red eyes, I'm not gonna lie. I expected green, likes plants and shit. But, what's happening? What the fuck is this? Yes, I was the only one. Oh, don't tell me that's... I mean, I'm seeing a brain, seeing a spinal cord, reminded me a lot of a tree. Wouldn't be surprised if it's parts of carbon, not gonna lie. I was the only one who could fulfill her ideal. I was the only one who could finish it. Only me. However, she never told me this path of hers would be riddled with such vicious thorns and spikes. This is the bucket created from Carmen's sacrifice. Yeah, so that probably is Carmen. And that's the bucket used to retrieve abnormalities, right? This bucket is the beginning and the end destination of this place. Cogito was endlessly produced here, spewing out life and death. When we saw that the bath was overflowing, we thought everything was over. However, we couldn't have been more wrong. She's alive, right now, as this. She saw every path we walked. In reality, her ideal was simply too grand in the first place, and our power too minuscule to fulfill it. She sacrificed everything of hers without a trace left behind. But you and I, we remember the things we've done to become a wing, to stay a wing. It was revolting at first, but you see how we acclimated to it after the first few times. We flawlessly realized our hideous action just like all other wings. No, not just that. We even evolved our own unique cruelty that can't be found in any other wing. The story of how human sacrifices are required to fulfill our ideal to be continued, or needed to be continued. So we had to put on the guise of simply being maniac about everything, about energy production. Though we know the truth too well. We were really only pretending, while we were so indifferent towards the countless deaths. Probing and combing through the brain of a woman to blend into the world, to evade the head and the eye. Throwing a person into the jaws of a monster just to gain some energy. Reincarnating your colleagues just to make them live through the same agony again? Do you really think those are the things any normal person would do? Yet we closed up our eyes and ears, and numbed ourselves. We eventually felt nothing for what we do. I named myself Abram to remember our sins. Sacrificing the innocent. What did I even expect to achieve doing all this? Founding a showy corporation? I don't even know anymore. Does it really matter at this point? No, it doesn't. While we were wrong from the start, our very existence is wrong. You and I, all that's left for us is atonement. You already knew. You know we didn't meaningless embrace this path. Tippereth knew that a long time ago. I guess that's why he always walked ahead of me. One day, I realized that you were also looking towards somewhere with a clear vision, just like you did. I just didn't want to admit that I was lagging behind. I think that's why I was always so frustrated. I'm the Sephir of the middle layer, head of the Central Command team. I can't afford to fall behind like that, now can I? That's the reason why I said I'll count on you, and hold expectation. Promise to show me someday, and show the world the fruit of our pain and labor. Hey bitch, the expectation for the meaning of existence. You'll fall to the ground no matter how hard expectation and hope you have. You know what? Photosynthesis is for plants after all. I'm not laughing at the story, don't get me wrong, because I'm trying to I'm not exactly a voice actor, obviously. I'm just trying to give it some emotion so I don't sound robotic. But I read that in a serious enough tone without actually registering what I was saying. So that's, I don't know, man, that shit cracked me up. But no, I definitely am. I'm not laughing at the story. I'm just laughing at how I read that with such seriousness in my voice. Things that actually take sunlight. It was never for something like you and I. Don't you know this already? We drove Karma to death. We just saw that. I was always furious without any real reason. It always felt like I'm missing something, but I never knew what that something was. I vented this anger of mine in a rather bad way, as you saw. This madness without purpose would never go away. If you didn't stop me, it would have grown bigger and bigger. It would have eventually devoured me. Look, we're never going back to how it was before. The situation's changed way too much. But I was able to keep my promise with her because you stopped me, at the very least. You also have to remember this. She would want you to protect what we had left, rather than just languish in guilt. Hey, pussy boy. The courage to protect. Yes, she entrusted us with what's left. But we were not the person who Carmen thought us to be, no. The only person that believed in us was gone. There was no one left around us. Manager, do you know why I chose to join your small company instead of any other grander wings? Of course, Carmen's moving speech did pique my interest, not gonna lie. However, the decisive factor for me, it was because I liked how everyone here trusted Carmen. You know how meaningless the word trust is nowadays, don't you? That's not all, Manager. Carmen trusted in you entirely until her moment of death. Everyone else who remained did too. Why do you think I decided to stick with you until the end? Just look around you now. Everyone gathered here just for you, and they're waiting expectantly. Hey, pussy boy. Those who are faithful and trustworthy. How can you be so certain? Carmen lies here, neither alive nor dead. How can you walk towards the unpredictable future, leaving her behind here? We are obligated to remain trapped in this cycle of eternal punishment. Yet still you want to reach for tomorrow? You want to escape this endless regret and atonement? There is one final door past here that wasn't written in the story. It's one I can't open. It only opens to those who are not soaked in regret. Think you could open it? I could open that shit. So I take it, because we're looking at different versions of A. I don't know if a clone of A was made and then it became A with the memory synchronization, or if it's more so a person was taken in and then memory synced. Nah, definitely a clone, because it wouldn't look the same. Definitely a clone, yeah. And it looks like the different versions of A are just ones who failed in different spots. So the first version went fuck that suppression bullshit, not gonna happen. Second one probably suppressed the first layer, went fuck that on the second one, and then I think it's just gonna be the same for the next ones, but yeah. Why do I see only darkness? Why does my voice not reach you at the finale? A? Okay, so just older A. I caught that 2 frames this time around, but God, everyone's fucking dead. And I'm continuing. God Fucking damn it. Okay, I knew some motherfuckers died. I didn't know it was this many motherfuckers. The Giga Chads and the record team, though. God damn, these motherfuckers ain't taking shit. I mean, hey, I could respect that. I could respect that. What the fuck's dropping? Yeah, whatever. God damn. 4, 5, 10, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 17, 27, 31, 36, 41 employees died. If my math is correct, I try to do it quick enough, but yeah, it looks like 41 employees died. That's only 41 LOB points. I have a couple motherfuckers that are like, okay, I maybe don't have too many motherfuckers that are that high. Hey, yeah, you could equip Bailiff shit. Yeah, this is gonna be terrible. God awful, actually.